Hey, peace and blessings, everybody. It's your man, DJ Perfect, reporting live from Atlanta, GA. Just want to come on and give you a little video to talk about the little package I got in the mail today. Package from 12-inch skins. And this is a new set of control vinyl for my Denon SC3900 turntables. So, for those who don't know my background, I started out, of course, using turntables back in the 90s, and that was what I got used to. That's what made me fall in love with DJing in the first place, just being able to manipulate the vinyl on turntables. And of course, I do have controllers like the Pioneer DDJ 1000 SRT, and I've had Newmark NS7. Actually, I've had two of them, the first one and the second one. And of course, I have my Reloop 7000 turntables. So I occasionally take those out on events, but I also like to use my Denon SC3900s because I am a fan of Denon and the things they produce. But I particularly like the SC3900s because of some of the features, such as, of course, the vinyl rotating platters, but also the fact that you can play on from a USB thumb drive. So if for some reason your Serato or Tractor Virtual DJ, whatever you use, if that goes out on you or your computer crashes, you can simply flip the switch over to line input and then play from your thumb drives. And of course, I have all of my essential crates backed up onto these thumb drives. With the link feature between the two tables, you can actually play from one USB, but I always have two, one in each one, and you can play from those. So it serves as a good backup, but I just like the feel of them. They feel nice. These are 9-inch platters. Of course, they're not the same size as a traditional 12-inch platter turntables, but I like this size actually a little better sometimes. And they're bigger than the current model of the SC5000s. Well, that's the older one, and the new one, the 6000. But I'm sure those are great too. I just like my 3900s, and so anyway, they fit nicely in the same size case that I have for my Reloop 7000 turntables, so I didn't have to go out and buy new cases. I happened to buy a case that I can put the two 3900s and my Rain 70 mixer in one case. So when I go to an event, everything is pre-wired. I just pull out my speaker cable, put that into my speakers, and I'm ready to go. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about this vinyl and how to install. It may be kind of obvious to some how to replace your vinyl on the 3900s, but I decided I wanted to do a video for those who may be looking to do that and perhaps haven't seen a video that they want to use previously to help them with that. So in a minute, I'll change the view and we'll take a look at it, and I'll actually unbox the tables. The control disc that I bought. I got some of the regular ones from 12-inch skins with the line marker on it, but I also got the version that has the extra gripping on it. Okay, so they have the kind that has the traditional vinyl grip, and then they have some with the extra grip on it. So anyway, we're going to see how those feel. If they don't feel right, I'll order a new set with the traditional vinyl feel. Okay, so anyway, let's take a look at it. Okay, so a couple things I'm going to need is my small Phillips head screwdriver to take off the platter, take off the vinyl, I should say. I'm going to use my little thing that I keep on me, so don't run up on me. Got that from my granddad, you know. They always kept something on them. But anyway, let's open this up. Being very careful. So I actually ordered two sets. There's nothing really truly wrong with my current discs. They're just, you know, old. And they're starting to look like I've been using them for years. So I decided to get some new ones. And also thinking that I might like the feel a little better from the new ones. I used to actually put a sticker on here to for my marker, but don't have to do that because it already has this marker on it, much like the Rain 12s. All right, so we got that open. All right, so here we go. All right, now 12-inch skins, you'll find if you want to get these for the 3900s, I think it's going to be the same thing for the 3700s, but I think they may have it labeled as 3700s. But I'm thinking that if you got the ones for the 3900s, it'll be the same thing because I think the platters are the same size. All right, so here we go. All right, it has the disc marker on there. It says Denon DJ, so that's branded. I actually ordered another set, and my other set actually has my branding on it, my logo. All right, so these are the regular kind. So I'll get my other ones soon, and then put those on possibly. I have to see if I like them. But the good thing is these are very affordable. So hey, if you don't like how they feel, or you know whatever, you can always get some more. Or if you don't like the color, I'm already liking the grooves on it. So they use the kind of the dotted texture for this disc, so it feels nice to the touch. Set that off to the side, and here we go. All right, so you get a set of two. So let me think. I want to say it was somewhere between $20 and $40. I can't remember the exact price. It may have been closer to 20 something for these. But just go to 12inchskins.com with a Z. All right, so now let's go ahead and take the old one off. Need your tiny Phillips head screwdriver. And let's see how we can do this. Now this is my first time replacing the vinyl disc on this. I've done it before on the NS7s, but of course, you know, that's a different thing. So let's see how this goes. All right, so we got the screws out. I'm gonna put those over to the side. Careful not to misplace them. All right, so the original disc is here. So we're gonna have to take this part off as well on the back side. And of course, if you've never taken it apart in all those years, it may be a little difficult at first, but be careful. These are very tiny screws, and you got to be careful because they can kind of, like mine almost just did, it could drop down into one of the holes on your mixer or something, or off on the floor somewhere you might not be able to find it. All right, so let's get number 2. And number 3. Okay, so I have all the screws out. All right, so now our front part, I can lay that off to the side, and we got the back. Boom. All right, so that's our original vinyl. This backside, still looks brand new. I can keep that for future reference. I might be able to use it in the future if I need to, or if I end up getting another 3900, I'll have some vinyl to go with it. Okay, so of course this is going to be our back side, and that's the front. All right, so these are going to go here. Fit that in there like so. That's the back view. And then of course we have the top piece that's going to go there. All right, it's going to end up looking something like that. But first, let's screw on the back panel with those 3 tiny screws. Okay, so after putting on the back panel, put in the 3 tiny screws. All right, it's going to be a little loose because you need something for the screws to fix onto, which is going to be your top facing piece. And you have to line it up. So if you see here, it's going to be almost like a triangle as far as the lineup, top, left, and right. So you need to position this the same way. There are tiny holes on the back of here. You line those up with the top, left, and right in the triangle shape, just like on here. Line those up, put them together, and then you can screw them in. And once you screw them in, you'll be good to go. So we'll have another look after we finish screwing that in.